Hey y'all, we have a viewer who sent in their recipe for Halupki. I don't want to say it wrong, and don't come for me if I am. But it's a casserole from Beth. So you need one cabbage cut up and put into a 9 by 13 baking dish. Then she says we're going to need 1 pound of ground beef and 1 small onion. So we're going to get our pan ready for our ground beef. Now we got 1 pound of ground beef that we are going to saute up. And then we're going to drain all of the grease out. So it's almost all the way brown. And then we'll drain some of that grease out of there. And then we will add our 1 chopped onion. And get our onion nice and softened. I'm going to go ahead and drain this. And it's still a little bit of pink, but I'm going to add my onions in there. And that'll finish cooking with the onions. Also, let's go ahead and add in our onion, and then we are going to need some salt and pepper. Alright, I guess it's salt and pepper to your liking, so I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and we can add it, and I will put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then let's get our onions softened, and then we need to stir in some rice, and she says 1/3 cup of uncooked rice. So let's get our onions softened first. So in a bowl, she says we need 2 cans of tomato soup. So I have 1 heart healthy one and 1 regular one, so hopefully it doesn't make too much of a difference. And we're gonna scrape this out. Let's get our other one in here. And then she says we are going to need some water, which is 2 cans of water. Alright, so let's get our 2 cans of water. We're going to dump our water in here. Y'all, I think I'm going to need a bigger bowl. So let me go ahead and switch this out. So let's go ahead and add our 2nd can of water in here. Now she says we are going to need 1 tablespoon of sugar and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Y'all, 1 tablespoon of sugar. And I'm assuming that it's white vinegar. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But it's 2 tablespoons of white vinegar. Okay, now we're going to mix this together. Let's mix this together. If everybody can please remember to like and share, that would be greatly appreciated. I have family cookbooks available. I'll put the link above this post and below if you want to get yourself a copy of that. So let's go ahead and we're going to add our rice into our meat mixture. We need 1/3 cup of uncooked rice, and just toss that around, and then we're going to pour this over top of our cabbage. So we're going to pour our meat mixture over the cabbage. And then it says that we're going to take our soup mixture and we're going to pour that over top. We're going to cover this, bake this at 350 degrees for 1.5 hours. So let me get this mixed around. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper inside of my tomato soup mixture. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm going to just add it because we like pepper, and we're just going to mix this around, and we're going to pour this over top of our meat. Now let's go ahead and pour this over top of everything. And then we are going to cover this up with foil. Okay, and we're going to cover this with foil, 350 degrees for 1.5 hours. So we'll see you back here in 1.5 hours. Alright y'all, so it's been in there, and we're going to take the foil off. And she says when it's done, mix it up and serve. So we're just gonna mix this all together, and it looks really yummy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have this for dinner. If anybody has any comments, questions, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to us. The link for the cookbook will be above and below this post. And I want to thank you, Miss Beth, for sending us this recipe. And I hope everybody has a wonderful evening.